Hello.
Hey, hey. How we doing?
All right. Just trying to get used to this version of Oran Park.
What version are you used to?
You know, it's so long ago now, I don't even remember.
Probably just this version in a different car. Sim.
It might be.
Hey, hey.
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 Oh, man.
How was work today, Ross?
Too long and very aggravating.
Too long and very aggravating. I feel ya.
Oh, God. Ah. Jesus. How's everyone else doing?
Hanging. Barely, but I'm hanging.
Still trying to wake up.
Wake up.
He's down under, remember?
Yeah, it looks like, what, 10 in the morning?
It's 5.
Yeah, but it's me.
Really? 10 in the morning?
9:30 for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got that weird half an hour time zone happening.
How in the hell you get a half hour thingy?
Because we're not right in the middle of the country. We actually technically fit in the southeastern part, but we're due west for us to be the same time zone.
Weird. I've never heard of it. I always thought that all the times were always going to be no matter what.
Nope. And some of them are at 15 minutes. I think there's one that's even like at a 20-minute.
Wow.
It really depends what the royalty at the time wanted.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But for us, it's weird because Brisbane's like half an hour in front of us for winter, and then summer we're half an hour ahead. They don't do summertime, which is great.
That's crazy talk. Very, very, very weird.
Time is a concept anyway, it's not real.
It's true.
Yeah, we're all in the Matrix, right?
Something like that. God, this thing is so bouncy.
Hell, if this was a Matrix, I'd tell them, reprogram me so I could have a better life.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Oh, this can't be real.
Nah, this is just a shit version of The Sims.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Someone needs to complain to EA.
Maybe it's made by Coffee Stain.
Coffee stain.
Yeah, they made Last Oasis, and they made another game which was it Coffee Stain? I can't remember if it was them or Satisfactory.
Oh, it's so right on the edge all the time.
What, turn one or?
All of it.
The entire track.
I just took my Saxon ring setup and it seems to be alright.
Ah, damn. I was running the Mondeo at Saxon Ring, so
You jumped
And
out
you-
to something else.
I'm in the Nissan.
Oh, no.
Everyone's moving around.
I'm still in a Volvo, but I'm learning how to brake again, so it's a different experience.
So you got your brake and stuff all fixed up then?
It's working, but it's hurting the back a bit because it's a lot stiffer, so I'm not
Ah.
able to do long races at the moment.
Gotcha. Well, these 20-minute ones should be perfect for you then.
Yeah, I think about 2 hours with a practice session before the race is about all I can do. And I had to build back up to that because my back's not in good shape to begin with, and it's having to put extra pressure on the brake pedal that's causing the problem.
Oh, yeah.
And then I get weaker throughout a stint as well, so I expect race 2 to be much worse than race 1.
Oh, jeez.
Counting on it.
Count on it.
Hey, it's a competition.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, some people just don't get that about sim racing. Like, the competition shit matters.
Yeah. Sorry about your back, but I may still be hitting you.
Bump him from behind. That'll like really, irk his back really good.
I don't
What's up,
have the
Adrian?
motion rig on, so that's perfectly fine with me.
Oh, if I had a thing where I'd be like, where to cheat rumble chair, I'd be like, man, give me all in the rumbles. I'd be like, oh, massage. That's what I'll be thinking. It's like, I'll just stay off in the grass, get a nice massage.
The competition thing reminds me of this one UFC fight I was watching. I couldn't tell you who the hell it was, but one of the guys opened up a spot right above the other fighter's eye, and he knew it was vulnerable, and you could see it in his face and his body language. He's like, I really feel bad to do this, but it is a fight. So he just kept like wailing on that one spot.
Oh, jeez.
And you just knew it because it's like, he wants to be sporting, but at the same time, it's like, well, we're here doing a job.
Yep, money's
So
on the
do
line.
I do this or I don't win.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, come on. I think I'm gonna have to raise this up a little bit.
Yay.
And lower the spring rate.
All right.
Yeah, this is definitely a track where I'm chasing less rotation. First corner, just it's the only place I'm really trying to keep it in line.
Yeah, that corner is just a pain in the ass. Pardon my French, but yeah, it's pain.
Yeah.
I couldn't master the track because I spent most of my time trying to leave the pits. 25 miles an hour, that's just too much for me.
V8 supercar rules.
I feel like it's slow even for them.
I was like, man, I could walk faster than this.
It's
40K.
slow for the V8 supercars, but that's what they do.
Oh, I would not want it. Nope.
I think they've been doing that since like 2002 or something.
Crazy.
Yeah, all those kids running around on pit road, they don't want to hurt them.
Yeah, well, Macaulay Jones is still out there, so yeah.
Fair point.
Okay.
Okay, I can talk now.
Hey,
Welcome.
Adrian.
I was
Hey,
editing something in SimHub, and while you're doing that, the push to talk button doesn't work.
Oh. Lovely.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Sounds like Ross is in his typical stage of learning a track.
Yeah, last minute learning.
Well, I know the track. Actually, this is one of the tracks I actually do know fairly well on the calendar, but I haven't driven this version of it.
Yeah,
I actually haven't
it's
driven
not-
the track in a while.
It's the track layout's close, but there's a lot of stuff that's not right. Like the pit wall's wrong. It's too long, and that stupid little concrete berm that they've got there, that shouldn't be there. That was never there in real life.
That's
Yeah.
a pain in the butt.
Some of
And
the
some of the
curbs are a bit
curbs-
off.
Yeah,
I was
and
saying.
there's some big bumps at the starts and ends of curbs that just shouldn't be there. I mean, there's one in the first sand trap that flips the car if you hit it.
Jeez.
That first
Yeah,
sand
and then
trap's
just
pretty
before
deep.
the final curb as well, like the final left, there's a big divot for no reason.
I think it's generally a little bit too bumpy too. I mean, you know, I watched 2 or 3 videos trying to get that first corner down, and while it's a natural terrain circuit, it wasn't as hugely bumpy as this one seems to be.
Yeah, the Nissan really appreciates that.
Yeah, well, I did warn you it doesn't like bumps.
Here I am, always going through the cars that have sort of some mental distress.
That's all right. I'm threatening my ACC league. I'm going to write a book on how to pick the worst car every single season without fail.
Just roll the BOP dice the wrong way.
Every stupid thing.
What's up, Sean?
Every time. Every single time.
Hi guys.
Hey,
I would say welcome to my world, except you're already there picking the 296.
296, who's picking that?
Adrian ran it at Le Mans.
Oh, yeah, how was that?
Not great.
No. I got most of it, I just couldn't see the end.
I didn't think it was that bad, to be honest with you. I mean, I can see what some used to complain about with the bounciness and all that sort of stuff, but that's why I asked about the double stinting, because I reckon I could have done it with my setup. It would have done it, because that's the
Double
only way I
stint?
was going. That was the only way I was going to make up time after the drive-through thing at the start, was to somehow take 20-30 seconds out of the pit stops, and that was the only way I could come up with it, was to double stint it, but I never ended up doing it.
I don't know. Come on.
Come on, people now.
I mean, I don't know how it's going to go when I try set that up for Watkins Glen and stuff like that. Maybe then it'll prove to be as bad as everyone's saying, but I actually quite enjoyed it. I did make a change between qualifying and the race, which sort of did take it down a direction which I think worked, but I took it too far, and that was sort of making me doubt the double stinting thing.
Oh, you're moving away from the hypercar now too?
Only in WEC, because
Oh,
I just don't.
okay.
I just
Forgot
don't
about
think my pace in a hypercar in WEC is worth persisting with, because you're never going to get a result anywhere. Whereas my pace in GT3 in Pro is closer to what the majority of the field is. Like, you know, there's always going to be those top 2 or 3 that are going to run away. There's always that.
Yeah.
But there's a nice group of like 5 or 6 that are all around that same pace. And so it makes for good races, and that's the only thing that's my only main complaint from the other night, was that once I did that drive through, I was sort of that was how my race ended. It was just basically just driving around on my own, trying to see what happened on the clock. There was no actual racing. That was what was probably the disappointing bit.
Yeah, that was I still don't think that's fair that the single drivers have to go through that, because they're not really gaining anything by.
I kind of understand the logic, but now I've actually seen it in practice. I don't think it actually works. Like if you have someone like David, who's obviously got pace in hand, yeah, because they're going to just do that 57, 56 lap time over and over and over again against other cars that might have one guy that does a 50, 57, and then they might have someone else that only does a 201, a 401 or something. And so, yeah, that definitely. But when you're up against a level of competition where all of you are sort of doing around that sort of 4-minute 3:59, and that's going to be the race pace for most of the race, yeah, you're never going to catch that time back up. It's just impossible unless you do something extraordinary, or something extraordinary happens to them, you know.
Yeah, I think the only real argument for it is the bug that happened with the drive-through, driver swap. That, you know, gives you sort of a little bit of leeway. So that's where I look at it that way. But I was looking at doing the 4.8 hours myself, and I didn't have the back strength to do it, or leg strength to keep the braking going with my new brake pedal. So
What are you running again?
my stuff, it's just a Thrustmaster TC Racer, and whatever the hell the pedals are. I think it's 3PA or something like that. Those big metal ones with the, you know, metal pedals. Pro. But yeah, I've got a brake mod in there, and the new spring was way too stiff. So yeah, I've basically taken the brake mod out, and I'm just relying off the spring at the moment. I'm trying to learn that.
I gotcha.
Yeah, whatever's in this Logitech G920, whatever, that brake pedal is like, it's not even, it doesn't move when you step on it. You can't even get it down to 100%.
Yeah, that's the other thing. My travel distance has changed, so I'm having to relearn how to actually brake.
Yeah, I switched over from the actual brake pedal to the clutch pedal for my braking. It just seems much easier for me. My feet were too close together. I got fat feet, I guess.
Yeah, I know that. I've got mine basically as far apart as I can get them, but yeah.
Well, you couldn't tell me.
I'm actually doing the other way. I'm trying to get them closer so I can try and do some sort of heel toe.
Yeah, that's my problem with them. I need them as far apart as I can, to allow for the size of my feet and the way my joints work. My ankles are a bit shitty. But then that makes it hard to heel and toe because I can't get my feet into a position that makes that work.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's the one thing I like about these pedals. Is they are there's basically a pedal space in between each pedal, but then I can't heel and toe. So I've got this I basically got a pedal adapter thing on top of the actual pedal, so that it's a lot wider, and then it goes over to the right a bit, so it's closer to the tutorial.
Yeah, well, I got to buy new ones. These are pretty broken at the moment. There's a bottle cap and some gaff tape under where my heel rests so that they don't fall through the broken plastic onto the floor.
Nice.
Hey,
Good old bottle cap helping us
I was gonna
out.
say American ingenuity, but nope, that's a down under thing. There.
Down under chop chop.
Yep.
I mean, we have used trunk drive shafts before, so.
Let's try this.
Here we are.
We are.
I was messing around with an NVMe. What's it called? Little case there. Make a huge kind of USB key. And the damn thing almost bricked on me. Just lost an hour.
Ugh.
But it's a small NVMe, the short one, the 30 millimeter long. The enclosure for it is like barely the size of the NVMe. It's smaller. It's barely bigger than a USB key, and it's 512 gig. I don't need anything anymore. I usually go around with half a dozen USB key. No need. They're all going to the e-waste.
Ugh.
Radio check.
I know y'all learned that. I figured out that when I mute myself on Discord, it doesn't mute crew chief. That's why you guys hear
Okay.
crew chief. That is so weird. So now I know that's what it's doing. So I'll figure it out.
Yeah, it was kind of nice a couple of times to know when there was an accident farther up the road. Because, you know, me, I'm always in the back. Like, okay, I better make sure, look ahead.
Here we go.
Lo and behold, there was something.
Yeah.
I think that was during the Long Beach race.
Ah.
We had a good Le Mans until Johnny lost the wheel input.
You did?
Yeah, coming out of a second stint. Coming out of my second stint, I think. Yeah, he took the wheel and the throttle was working, the shifter were working, the button on the wheel were working, but right, left did not. So he had to kill our factor.
That bites.
Yeah, we were running fifth.
Jeez.
We finished last runner in our class, so
That bites big time.
Yeah, well, I got hit 4 times by hypercars, and the 4th one was a wall, so that pretty much paid anything. I was probably on for 4th before that
yeah.
happened, but
Did you fill up an IR?
no, because it only applies to that race, so it's not like it's going to make any friggin' difference to the actual result.
Yes. No, not to the result. It makes a difference to the guy next time.
Yeah, next race in Watkins Glen, they gotta do a drive-through
No.
or whatever.
It's
No?
applied to Le Mans
Oh,
retroactively.
Oh.
But the idea is, the guy will think twice before running at full blast again. He'll lift. He'll break a bit and wait. Be more patient.
Well, that's if they're there next Le Mans.
Most of them should be.
Sponsors, you wish.
Haven't you seen the corner names for this track? Every single one except one is named after some sponsor.
Oh no, I don't want to do this. It's gonna take an
Those
eternity.
freaking 110s.
I did a 1.9 yesterday.
I think I was doing 150s.
So Ross, there was no
Yeah.
penalties in the OZ of the second race last week.
I
Didn't see any.
for VWSC.
Yeah. When Adrian ran into me and I ran into Jerry, and spun Jerry.
Oh, I thought I put it in.
Okay, no, I'm just.
Wait, I'll tell you. Hold on.
I think that was actually Ross ran into me, I ran into you, you ran into Jerry.
Yeah, it was
However you want to-
accordion.
I thought we watched it together and Ross didn't hit you, but whatever.
Well, I was saying for me, like when I was driving, it felt like I got very close, but there was like never any impact between me and Adrian. But on the server, that was not the case. It was very much into the back of him.
Net code.
It didn't affect the end of the race anyway. I mean, I got first, Jerry got second. Anyway, I just out of curiosity.
Which track was it?
That was
Sugo.
Sugo. Yeah. Yeah, I actually got yelled at by Ryan because I hadn't been posting up the unserved penalties. Oh, turned too much early.
Come on, I know I got a 212 in here somewhere.
That was a bad cut. Yeah, Jerry, to that end, you know, if it ends up coming back, that I don't know when they're gonna end up looking at it, but you know, I apologize if it was me who was kicking it off.
Ah, for frick's sake, they gumbit, man.
What?
Huh? That's a day gumbit, man. Me.
Ah,
I keep crashing out.
40 clicks? Serious?
Yeah, V8 supercar rule.
actually got home at a halfway decent time today.
Yeah, you were in here early.
Oops, going too fast. It was before 6 o'clock.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell is Ross doing here 5 minutes or not 5 minutes before the race starts? Or 20 minutes.
I was able to get my workout in.
Ooh, workout buff man.
I'm just trying to keep up with all the food I eat.
Sorry if that was me that put you off.
Yeah, well, maybe it did.
I might have scared Jerry into the first corner.
Wrong way, Gil. Or what is that? That wasn't you. Or was that Gil's?
Yeah, it was me. I don't know where I'm going.
It's a right there after the bridge.
Yeah, that corner always caught me out too. It's like immediately after the bridge.
The hell? God, this thing just cannot handle it.
Yeah, this is the track I've had to make the most number of changes to my sort of base setup to get it to work. Mostly to try and cope with that first corner, but also to cope with the bumps, especially over the blind crest.
Oh shit.
I've got to make the speed readout on my HUD bigger. It's too small.
Check, check, indeed.
Roger, Dodger.
God, already over 40 by the time I pull out of the freaking garage.
That's what I was trying to tell you the other day. I was like, I can't even pull out of my parking spot without
Yeah.
going over 25.
Yeah, you can barely idle in first.
I mean, I could walk faster than those cars are going down that pit lane. Or it seemed like I could walk faster. Oh, this espresso's tasting so good.
feels like WRX.
Especially turn one. That
WRX or WRC?
That one.
Yes.
All the above?
I could use a WRX. Handle the bumps a little bit.
I could use some
There's
THC.
that 109.
Hey, Adrian. Shut up.
Yeah.
We expect
What?
it.
Getting good lap times again, Adrian?
It's just I think I've just fluked it with this car, with these cars and this setup and everything.
Yeah, just degrade everyone at the same time. Oh, I just threw this together and this is what I got. And, no. Well, Ross has been working feverishly for the last 20 minutes trying to get his to work.
I mean, I do practice offline. I've done 2 hours of practice offline,
Yeah.
but the grip level's nowhere near as high. So
Yep. Offline or online?
offline.
Not as grippy offline?
No, because I forgot to save the real road
Oh,
file.
gotcha.
Okay, but
Come
the first time my
on.
steering wheel hurts me. I was spinning around and I cut the asphalt and it jerked so hard.
Yeah, there's a couple of traps there.
And if you run off the track and hope that the sand trap will stop you before you hit the wall, they don't. You will hit the wall hard.
They make it go faster, huh?
It's just a yellow bit of grass, mate.
Pretty much. And there's some damn big bumps in them too, especially the one at Coca-Cola. It just, if you go into that, if you run off it at the sweeper and run into that sand trap, you will flip.
Or at least get stuck.
No, every time it flips. At least it did for me.
Thank you for revealing your Achilles heel.
No, my Achilles heels are the starts. That's what I still can't get right.
Even getting hot. Barely use them.
Yeah, is there a brake temperature for these cars, Ross? I tried looking at car stat, but it won't show anything.
You mean like what the range should be?
Yeah.
I think it's something around like keep it under 800. Around there maybe.
Unky Owie in the place.
the Audi.
That is your voice, Ross. I knew it.
What's that?
In the crew chief? Is that really your voice?
That's me.
No. Pulling your leg.
I was like, dude, you're so rude on there. No. You got attitude.
I was having fun with it.
Mhm.
Keep it a little more tucked in, Jerry.
Well, let's see if Oliver's rig is plugged in today.
Troy Uyan gets on, turns the lap, immediately beats my fastest time.
Sound like you're not used to that at all.
Yeah, he was on like super late last night, like 1 o'clock or so in the morning.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up, Troy?
Oh, speaking of the devil.
Yeah. Well, I had just got the rig all put back together, and I was like, what's the next CMS race?
And this is it, or that's it.
And here we are, so.
Are you running a BMW or are you running one of the front wheel drives?
I got the Volvo.
I always lose it at the first kink of corner one.
That first corner there is stuck. It's okay.
This will be fun, Jerry.
He's not in channel yet, is he?
Jerry Hamilton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He listens, but he doesn't have a mic.
Oh, gotcha.
He
Well, his
died.
mic disappears.
He died.
Yeah, that first corner, the first two corners there, it's like the grip level's completely different in those two corners as well. The amount of front brake locking and stuff I had early on was just ridiculous.
Oh, Carl. Hello.
I should have just started over anyway.
Ah.
Anybody do any running on reams yet?
I think you're the first one.
I gotta get lower than a 241.
You running did 1 and 2?
Yeah, with the Porsche AM. My pink
Nice.
Porsche.
Nice and neutral.
That second bend on reams always catches me out though. Thinking I can go faster on it than I can. But nope.
So Troy, were you moving? Is that why your rig was all taken apart?
No, I just had like a lot of life stuff last couple of years, so it was all in storage.
Ah,
We're trying to get it all back out now.
excellent. You got a motion rig, right?
I don't. I kind of want some rumbles or motion in the seat, but I just have I was the one with the super ultra wide monitor, which is still pretty cool.
Yes. That's what I upgraded to after running a laptop for a very long time, and my eyes thanked me. My back thanked me. All hunched over and everything.
Start to look like me with the hunchback.
Well, I mean, it just, you get all bound up and everything because you're like pouring yourself into this tiny little space. And
Yep.
it's no bueno.
No bueno.
Man, all that time made up just disappeared, and now the car pushes out wide. Sure, why not? Just go straight into the freaking wall.
The wall tore a wheel off, the rear bumper off. That was nice.
Can't even get a lap in anymore. This thing's like a freaking circus act. How much it just jumps around. Troy, I don't know if you saw any of the broadcasts from VWC, but we got a whole new, whole external crew who does broadcasting commentary, and actually still using some of the original cards and stuff that you did as basis for pre-race stuff.
Nice. Yeah, I saw part of Le Mans.
Nice. barely made it to the 110 club. Let's see, 1.34.
Ever since I got a new dash with a Delta on it, boy, my
That's all it took, huh?
yeah. On the other league I'm doing with on the German league, I got the second fastest lap on the server for quite a while. Me and Oliver had the fastest laps on the old
Nice.
classic Monza.
Brilliant.
Yep. It took forever for me to hit that speed. Now I'm like, I can do that in my sleep. Like, yeah, I know I can get a 212, no problem.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what?
This will never work. Let's see, 5 minutes. All right. Nice casual stroll. Oh, Brian's here. They're not here yet.
I was thinking that John's son was gonna be like a squeaker or something like that. Like
Squeaker?
yeah, and the names were the same. I was like, oh, related to John. And Troy said, yeah, he's my dad. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I better be on my P's and Q's with language. I thought he was a squeaker. I didn't know.
I thought you meant like a
Oh,
mouse
like-
or something.
Like
Youngin.
15 years old or something.
Yeah, yeah.
John's ancient.
I don't know. Okay, so I've only been here since January, so I don't know nothing.
Yeah, my dad's birth certificate is on stone tablets.
Oh, okay.
Cuneiform.
Oh, there you go. Even better. Mess
No,
with the
yeah,
food.
I'm 30, so it's all good.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
About being 30, yeah, hell of a life.
Nah.
Okay.
I got a grandson.
Grandson. Hot damn.
I got nephews older than that. I got tattoos older than that.
I did start racing, competitive league racing when I was like 15 or 16 though, so I mean, yeah, at one point that would have been true.
There was this kid that would play Last Oasis with us. He was a big time squeaker. He was a good player though, but he had a squeaky ass voice. But then over the summer, next thing you know, his voice dropped, and he was like, "Holy shit, not the same person." It was hard to call him a squeaker anymore because his voice was really deep.
Adrian, just curious, where are your rebounds at roughly?
Pretty much as much
Fast.
as I can get.
Alright. That's kind of what I figured.
So what's the purpose of the rebounds? I don't understand all that yet.
As, how much the springs come back, or shocks come back?
When you put your mouse on rebound on the right side, it's gonna tell you. There's a nice text there. It's the first step.
It's still confusing though.
It's the setup of a car. It will always be confusing. Okay, Adrian, you said you're as high as you can go, or as low as you can go.
So basically, generally you want the spring to absorb the impact, or the damper to absorb the impact. So that way the damper isn't super stiff and like launching the car into the air. So that way the body can kind of keep rolling across. But you want it to return at a reasonable rate to that position. So that's what that rebound is. So the bump is how, like, the lower that number, the faster it's going to push up into the car. And the rebound's kind of the opposite, where the larger the number, the faster it's going to push back, because it's related to the stiffness, not so much the speed. In fact, if you changed the setting where it goes from clicks to actual, was it Newton meters per meter or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Then you'll see that it's related to the force capability of the damper, and effectively how stiff it is, how much it's going to resist movement.
Okay.
Yeah, resisting change in direction.
Yeah.
Not right, left, up, down.
Linear?
Yes, up and down. It's a change in direction still.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Agreed. Okay, you guys can have fun.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go through the race brief. You're welcome to keep circulating, but please do make sure that you can hear, even if you're muted. Welcome all to one of the last 4 rounds we're going to have here, the first of our Australian tour, and then we'll head on to the States. Oh, sorry, the North American section for the final 2. Of course, this is the Super Touring World Cup. I'm sure you've got all your setup information, everything ready to go, all the things downloaded, everything's here, so that's good. Driver aids are clutch and auto lift and blip only, nothing else, except for you can adjust brake bias, which can be very useful, especially for those front wheel drive. Qualifying will start in just a few moments for 10 minutes. Please respect the hot laps when you are on your out lap. Let those guys by, give them plenty of room, whatever you got to do there, and then proceed on once you're ready to take your flying laps. Race length, we're going to have 2 20-minute races. Everything is at 1x. Time is going to start later in the evening, so the sun will be low. Make sure that you have your lights mapped or set to auto, so that way they'll come on. I don't think it's going to kick them on, but seeing that it's cloudy right now, our Factor 2 sometimes likes to tell you that it's required. Starting procedure is formation standing. That means that we will take off, form up single file. Feel free to sidewind around, warm your tires up, drag your brakes, whatever. Just be predictable for the cars behind you, so as to not cause any incidents, and should be all good. As you come back around, line up on your arrow, hold the brake, and get ready for everyone to be set and for our Factor 2 to kick off the countdown, and then away you go. Standing start, you just gotta punch it, but be careful of all the cars around you, of course. It can get tricky. The orange zone for this race, of course, you know, you can continue to pass and race as normal, but any penalty you're found guilty of can be higher. This one will be through turn 6, which is the right-hander right after the bridge, coming across as you go over the bridge, right-hander right after that. So clearing the exit of that, where the orange zone will be. Track limits, of course, one wheel touching the racing surface. Track limits seem to be pretty well policed here. Aren't too many spots where you can really get away with it. Obviously, the track itself is quite undulating all over the place. Why it's awesome, but it can be very tricky. If you haven't already gotten used to it, there are a few things to watch out for. Obviously, there are quite a few cutoffs for the motorcycle portions of the track, which we're not using, so effectively you're staying to the outside of all those. Mostly you can follow the racing line as you see it, as it's been laid down. Be mindful of the turn 2 sand trap, Coca-Cola corner for those who love sponsors. That's the sharp left-hander, so not the sweeper going in, but the one after that. That is a very tricky spot. Do be careful if you're lining up a pass or doing anything through there. It's dangerous. Pit lane speed limit. Obviously, it's very low, 25 miles per hour, 40K. Nobody's here who has to serve penalties, so we don't have to worry about that too much. But if you do head in for repairs or anything, if you're going through that, or if you disconnect and come back in, yeah, there's that. Yeah, as far as pit entry goes, I mean, it's pretty obvious, you know, where the pull-off is to the right. And then exit, if you happen to be coming out, there's obviously that strip of cement that's raised there, oddly enough. Just kind of go around the end of that to avoid any kind of severe bumps. Should be good. For the blue flags, very simply, treat blue flag drivers like any other car, except blue flag drivers may not use defensive lines against faster cars, but both drivers always have responsibility for executing a clean pass. be consistent, play nice, do as we always do, and of course follow the CMS Golden Rule of Racing, which if you gain advantage through contact, track cuts, or other means, please yield that advantage, return the position, return the time, whatever you need to negate the advantage gain. If you feel that your race has been affected and you need stewards to take a look on IRR, that process is in the links, so you can go to that Discord link server and file away. Any DQs, penalties assigned during the race, you got to serve, and so that's on you. Same with qualifying, you gotta watch out for that. So like if you get stuck, if you're flipped over in turn 1, control it, delete, kill R factor 2, come back in. You'll be down some laps, but you can at least score some points. And if it's race 1, then you will have a good chance of being towards the front for race 2 when we do the reverse grid. Any questions? There will be no pit box check. All right. Well, if we're all good, we're going to go to the next session. Everybody, good luck on quali, and have fun. There we go. Man, really had to think about it. Okay. Adrian, it just flipped over, so you got another like 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, I just got to wait it out for whatever reason.
Watch pit road here. I don't. Okay, the light does work. There you go.
Connection lost. You hear me?
Oh yeah.
I just got booted.
Oh my gosh.
Not letting you back in.
Jeez.
Okay. I think that was it. Well done, Adrian. You had some competition. Very close. Oliver taking over in first place for Pro Am, and Carl down there in first for the Am. Also very close right back there. Okay. We'll just do 5 minutes here for warm up. We'll get through there, and we'll go ahead and skip forward into the race. So get your things ready. Grab a piss. Whatever you got to do. We'll get on it.
I just disconnected it.
You know, Troy, it's a real shame that you're off for so long. It's clearly affected your performance significantly.
Let me guess, it's not?
Let's see.
I honestly don't know where this came from. I expected to not be towards the pointy end at all.
Wow. You and Adrian just making us all feel real good about ourselves. No, that's fine. That's fine.
Where's Sean at?
Who?
Sean. Where'd he get? He's a fast dude too.
I'm not so pointy.
Not so pointy today.
Nope.
Yeah, well, one lap doesn't make a race. We'll see how it goes.
Let's rejoin and I'll see back in a sec. I got disconnected.
No problem, just said.
Yeah, so the question is, how risky are our setups into turn 1 to get this pointy?
That's always the fun part to find out.
Or will there be anything left at the end?
It happens.
Yep. Good luck, everyone.
Thanks, you too.
I'm just here for comic relief. That's all.
No, you're driving too. You're part of the
am?
fun.
I'm
you?
driving. No, I'm not driving.
Why the hell aren't you driving?
It's just I couldn't get my head around this track.
Fair
I
enough.
tried and tried and tried. I spent more time trying to leave the pits than I did on the track.
I'd say Oran Park is probably my top 10.
Worst?
Yeah.
It's an awesome track.
Yeah.
No. Once you know where to go, yeah, it's fun as hell.
Well, typically it would be marked a little bit more than the beta version has it, but
So did anyone else go left after the bridge on their first?
Yes,
Multiple laps. I was like, what the hell's going on out here?
Delay.
I mean, that is a version of the track.
Ross, you're late.
for what?
3:58 left.
Oh, wait, I said we were waiting for Adrian to get back.
Yep.
Oh no! Quick, go, go, go!
Looks like it's all back to working.
I know you lose out. My apologies.
No, I almost missed it.
Gotta wait for the Adrian.
Yeah, where did Jerry go?
Well, he
Jerry.
He
wasn't
did
in here.
disappear.
He wasn't in here at all.
Who are we talking about?
Jerry Hamilton.
Yeah, he's been in and out a couple times. He qualified third in AM.
He's not in chat though.
He might be restarting his computer. Let's see.
Oh. Uh-oh. Could be a crazy yeeter. Like Bell.
On my way. Send me on my way. On my way. Send me. There's Jerry.
Jerry.
Mr. Jinx.
Take your time, Jerry. Get all your stuff, your setup and everything. Your profile and whatever.
Adrian, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. Alright, now we've got Mike Bell coming in, so we'll probably end up running out warm up here.
No can do.
And it's the mic. Hello.
Oh man. Mike Bell coming in without any
Some
practice, any warning. This should be good.
It went well last time.
That's okay. Quali was my practice.
1 minute
Hello.
30
One
left.
knows.
And then it goes so well.
Could be worse, Mac.
There's two races.
I just subscribed to the workshop item, I've downloaded it, and I'm launching the game. Let's go.
You have 60 seconds.
Oh, fuck me. Alright.
Well, we could restart warm up so that way you can get in here.
Did not see you, Alpha.
Oh wait, is the stream streaming the audio?
Of course.
Oh, whoops, sorry, stream.
Oh, Oscar, where are you going? That's not the road.
There's a slight VAT charge for the European entrance.
That's VAT.
The European.
Oh,
I
that's
just went
definitely
pee. Who's peeing? Not me.
supposed to do that a little bit ago. 20 seconds, Mike. Will you make it?
I spelled the password right.
Sponsors. I think we spell it the same between our two countries. One of the few.
Yeah.
No, there's a U in there somewhere.
Sponsors.
Sponsor. Sponsors.
Sponsors. Alright, I don't think Mike's gonna make it, so I'm gonna restart work.
Hang on,
here,
wait.
It's at 0. Alright, we'll see.
As long as someone's on track, yeah, be alright.
If you make it.
If I make it, you owe me $1.
I don't know you anything. Just...
A place on the grid. How about that?
Oh.
I don't think he made it. I love the sound of crashing cars
what's
with
the midnight
session switch.
racing?
It just takes a second to catch up.
Oh!
Just at the last second.
You should have stopped spelling sponsor wrong.
I spelled it right the first time. I just have to double check the spelling.
You're starting warm up. We'll get Mike in here.
Yay.
Sorry, Adrian.
I mean, that looked like a night race to me.
Yeah, that looks distinctly like that's got to be dark, Ross. Have you got the time set right?
Should be set for, I think, 5:30, 6 o'clock, something like that. So it'll be plenty of daylight. There was when I was on the.
I think it's
Hang
just
on.
something it does.
In
in
Australia,
time
at this
of
time of
year?
year, 5:30 is dark.
It wouldn't be this time of year. It's supposed to
Winter
be like,
time.
it's supposed to be later in the day, in the season or earlier in the season.
But it's winter time down there.
Yeah, but that's
I'm
not
not
when I
seeing
ran
any
this race.
session stuff here, guys.
Give it a moment.
It'd just be like down.
How can I join?
Where are you?
I'm in the daggone garage, but it's not moving. I don't see any option to start the server.
To drive? Or to?
Okay, there goes the red car in front of my stall.
Are you in a single player game?
No, he's seeing Oliver drive by him.
Or did he accidentally press spectate? 'Cause it does flick between drive and spectate if you're too quick.
All these startup
He's
delays
here.
may have caused a problem.
Yep. Well, this is Mike Bell.
It's
Instant
me.
penalty.
Hi, I'm the problem.
Well, we can skip forward to race and see if that fixes it for you. Is everybody ready for that?
Yeah.
Oh no.
You know the track, don't you?
Yeah, I actually do. It's great.
I'm seeing midnight again here.
Oh, there's a little bit of sun off in the distance. It's just gone down past the horizon.
How many fuels?
26 to 30 liters, somewhere in there.
28.
Well, it is. I guess it'll be a little bit later. The sun was
Yeah,
sleepy.
I'm not seeing an option to join the grid yet.
No?
No, I'm seeing midnight sky. I'm sitting in the garage with midnight sky in front of me.
And you drive, but
Yeah.
you're
We're
stuck
out on the
into
track and it's
something.
dark.
Are you in wide screen, big screen there? And if you put your mouse at the bottom, do you get the?
Oh yeah, have you
I get the information overlay if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
it's out.
if you
It's
tap
out at the
escape
bottom
once.
right.
Hit escape once and then see what that does.
Jerry, you don't have to.
No,
I've hit escape server.
around.
No, at the bottom right, there's a plus.
We'll go back to warm up.
Why would Jerry leave just because he can't hear? I mean, that's.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm back online. Cool. I can talk more.
Okay, Brett.
Jerry's not
Now,
moving.
do you see your setup or the watch with all
Yeah,
the?
I
cars?
see everything normal now.
Yeah, you were in widescreen. You know, On
Yeah,
the
you
what?
maximize the video player.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure what's going on because I've never seen these kinds of delays before.
Well, reboot. Shut down R factor and restart R factor.
Yeah, that'd
Ross,
take
you
too
do got
long.
Ross, you do got a night race.
A night race it is then. I mean, I can.
Lose everything.
I mean, they did
So-
run
Even
it,
hell.
and I didn't
the
see
lights
any
and
lights
pulled
on
them.
that track. It just looked dark out there.
Well,
That's
yeah,
how they do it. That is how they do it.
This is an old track, right? But from
Oh, yeah.
before they had electricity.
Oh, yeah.
Now it has plenty of lights all over it, but the problem is that they're in fucking houses.
Yeah, it's been dozed over since then.
It's left
Yeah.
over when the British colonised Australia and couldn't work out how to go past all these.
Back in my days, then, huh?
It was
right.
also a stronghold against the emus.
So right now, can you drive, Brett?
Yep, I'm out there playing with it now.
Okay.
Anyone else having issues?
Yep.
Me. But that's
None that I want to discuss here.
yeah. You ain't got time for that.
Yeah, I was about to say, you have 5 days, so I've got a long way.
You'll need a counselor.
That's the point. Do we want to go through that list alphabetically, chronologically, numerically, in terms of severity?
It gives us a lot
hilarity.
of time.
I think
Everyone
Billy
ready?
Connolly way is the
Yes.
best way of
Press,
dealing
press
with
the
it.
button.
Now, if you all are offended that it's at night, when we go to race 2, I can change the server. It's up to you.
I'm offended.
Well, if anyone else is offended,
I'll be
Besides Mike.
offensive.
At least I can see the clock and I got a drive button.
At least it's not raining.
yes.
That you know of.
There you go, Craig. I didn't
Yeah,
want to
doesn't-
disappoint you.
Doesn't rain in.
Oh,
Doesn't rain.
it does.
No.
It does. Are you back? Is that Jerry? It is Jerry.
Yay! Welcome back.
20
Yeah, I
5
messaged
seconds
him. I
and
told him
counting.
that it was cool. He said it was cool, so I said, "Man, get back here and race."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
do
go
it.
All right.
Yeah.
One more time. We'll go back to warm up.
Okay, one last time. Good luck, everyone.
We want to get Jerry in here, man.
Yeah.
He's tried and true. He hits these all.
Yeah,
Sorry
he was
about this, Troy. This doesn't usually happen.
Every
It's all
freaking
good.
race.
No, this series has been going pretty good. Last week
say-
went quick.
I
I
say,
think
what's the
that
over under on
is
race starts?
what
Usually
the
about
race is.
15, right?
16 drivers, yeah.
Mhm.
Or no, 14 drivers. 15 drivers once Jerry comes in.
Yeah, we've had that many before.
We've had more than that many before.
Well,
Yeah,
it's-
20.
At the beginning, there was, what,
Back
20?
when Mike and the other Europeans were running this, we had like 18, right?
Yeah, because we were on British tracks, and so they're like, oh, I know that one, and
Well,
I
and also-
go.
And
Oh
the
yeah, I'll
time zone
practice
was
for
an hour
Wednesday. Why
closer.
not?
Yeah, it was closer. Stupid daylight saving BS.
Yeah. They dump it.
And now Jeff's got a new job. All the other lads are literally going out to Le Mans. I'm the
Oh.
only one still in the country. And yes,
They can all
Hey,
catch
Mike,
up with George.
Are you aware that it's got an idle speed in the pit lane?
yeah, I stuck to it.
Hopefully nobody has to use that.
Yeah, because he's got no speed limiter.
Be a hell of a pit delta.
And because we're in Australia, it's, you know, like, they actually enforce the signs that you see at every rental car track of, like, pit lane speed, walking speed.
Yeah, the V8 Supercars been doing that for a good many years.
You know, it makes me giggle so much. Like, every time you see any of them, and the pit lanes are just like, you know, like, people could actively just get out and do the worm alongside some of the cars.
Yeah.
Go back and watch some of the like 1970s and 1980s Bathurst. I mean, there's one they put speed bumps in Mount Panorama in Bathurst
Yep.
pit
They
lane.
got that version in AMS too.
I can.
And
believe
there's
that.
a video of Peter Brock hitting them that hard that fucking car flies from one speed bump to the next.
Oh, like he
Yep.
hits it like a jump.
Double jump like motocross.
Yeah, and there's that hill in the fucking pit lane too, makes it even more. And yeah, even in the version in the 80s, they had this stupid little tire barrier chicane on the way in to try and slow people down, on top of those speed bumps.
I love it when they put like those on kart circuits, right? And then you do an endurance race, and you find that as the race goes on, the chicane gets more and more open. Just let people brush it, and then by the end of the race, it's a fucking straight line.
Yeah,
Hey, Ross, I got a question for you.
What's up?
If we get disconnected in the first race, can we reconnect in the second?
Of course.
You can reconnect in the first if you're quick enough,
Right.
as long as you take the start.
Yeah, we'd get you in. Are you planning to disconnect?
No, but with as many problems as I've had, I'm just curious.
Oh. Yeah, we'll get you taken care of.
Nothing sinister sounding about that at all.
Earth to Jerry. Earth to Jerry.
Come on in, the water's fine.
Yeah, Mike has definitely on this track before. He's full of beans.
So I've got a guide, but yes, I am acutely aware of this track. I used to really hate it, and then I decided just literally after one good race that I really loved it, and I haven't changed my mind on this track at all.
I've seen the braking signs out here. Wait till it's dark. You're gonna hate this son of a bitch.
Wait.
Oh yeah, you're gonna find those curves you didn't like then.
I'm gonna ask a question here that may may invalidate that statement. What braking boards?
That's right. There are none, and it's dark. I mean, it's pitch dark out there.
I mean, you guys may not be aware, but I can handle myself in the twilight. I did just win the CMS 4.8 Hours of Le Mans. Just saying.
He's first off. I'm just wrecking that son of a bitch right now.
Yeah.
I don't
He's
think you
getting
drove any of the
heated up
night stint,
ahead.
though.
I'm bonsaiing that bastard. I'm going to go up over that jump, and I'm going to wait on that bridge when he goes under. I'm going to drop my car down.
Mike's getting
Mafia
heated.
boss.
Mike's getting heated.
And he's in the Beamer, so it'll be 3 wide at some point.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
true.
what-
I'll be
give a
3 wide
one-way
before the
invitation
start
to
line,
the
let's
sand
be
pit.
real. If my start's in Europe or anything to go by, like I've gone last to first by turn 1 3 times in a row now.
He's going into the bushes. I'm sending that guy over the fence.
Coca-Cola corner, huh?
I'm gonna flip you over and use the guardrail to tear off your roof.
Oh no.
That's it.
I will be a convertible.
All right, we got Jerry in here.
However, what are you doing there?
Seems to have gone the wrong way. All good, Jerry? Blink twice if yes.
As he asked the guy who doesn't use a mic.
Flash your
Yeah,
lights. twice
like
if
they
you-
say, no news is good news, huh?
Kick it, Pooch. Come on, Ross. Kick that dog.
Goomba? Oh, you just puked.
Oh. Pat the dog.
Well, he didn't get
Kick the baby.
Don't kick the baby.
Club
the
the
mama,
seal,
not the
man.
mama.
Club the seal.
Okay. I think now everything is all right, man. Make sure you have your setups pulled up. Oh, I did not have my setup pulled up.
Release the hounds.
That would have been bad.
Row, row, row.
Roll.
Dig.
Mike Bell
Rock and roll
must
music
die.
in you.
Yes, I have the distinct benefit coming down to turn 1 here, where I have all of your headlights to illuminate the circuit for me.
5 seconds.
Was there a roll in that?
Remember, it is a formation lap, roll off, single file. Do what you gotta do. It's not too bad.
Yeah, these cars
Hey,
actually have. pretty
You're
decent,
fifth,
like-
Mr. Ross.
Meh.
Yeah, they're pretty good lights for the 90s, I gotta say.
I feel like they would have been a little less white, probably a little
More
tinge.
yellow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yellow.
Well, certainly in BTCC in the early 90s, the only ones that had like more yellowy headlights were like the Peugeot that was just half neon for the gimmick. Like everything else was actually just like standard messed with headlights.
Sure.
Yeah, but
Oh no, the Renaults
down
were
here,
blue, weren't they?
they used to do this around Colton quite a lot.
Not totally
That had
Jargo.
lights.
Give
I mean,
all
this-
that light.
Oran Park was a banger. I only raced it once. Got guy behind, guy was racing with flipped himself at one of the tire stacks in the gates.
I mean, I like the combined Roval.
Never done that.
It's got a
Combined
head
under
and getting on off, basically.
Alright, as we come up to the line, good luck everyone.
Yeah, good luck. Oh,
The bad start, number 20 coming up.
My goodness.
Not sure where you're going then, Brian.
That was interesting.
I'll get it.
Sorry, Sheila, I couldn't load up anymore. Keep it off the wall.
He's using it as a turn. Nice.
Just hanging on.
tried to get out of your way. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's just wasn't in a great place. That's all for realising it.
Scaring me, Brian. Gilles, did you take the?
Hey, now I got the donuts.
Yes, I did. I'm just driving, trying to do some laps.
Okay. I'm gonna take us back to warm up.
That was fun.
Who won?
Get this. It was Troy.
Whoa!
Welcome back.
Who was in the yellow car that I got on the first lap?
Could have been me.
Sean Eric.
Yeah.
Was it Sean? I don't know if you know what happened. Behind me, I got hooked by behind me, spun me around the grass and just shot me through the grass. So I had no control of the car, buddy. Sorry
That
about
was
No worries.
extremely unexpected.
So do you mean you did a Pedro?
Somebody hooked me in the rear, hooked my rear around and spun me around, and I was in the grass, and I was just going for the ride after that.
Yeah, that was all of a sudden. I'm like staring at the back of Sean, and then his car disappears. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
I think I'll take this place, right? I just set my car in there. Yeah. Nah, it was a red car behind me, hooked my rear end. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I had a flash of red around about that time, I think.
Yeah, I think you come across a bit too far, and I was already on the edge of the track, and you just kept coming across, and I had nowhere to go, and I ended up catching the rear.
From where I was sat, which was like behind, it looked a bit like there was just converging lines going on, and then obviously SR Factor 2, once you get hooked, you get hooked, and if both people aren't working together to unhook, then someone's gonna die, and you know, it's really funny, but yeah.
Eric died.
Yeah, I went to check out the Armco. It was fine.
So I nearly got Scar from like 10 lengths back because he just sort of was hanging out on the outside of the track like, what on earth is going on?
Yeah, I was just like, all right, something's happening behind me. Oh, flash of red. Right. Okay. Oh, Mike's there now. Right.
Yep. Again, you know.
Ross, you had a couple laps. I was following you, man. You had that thing hung out.
Yeah, it was.
You were
I was
drifting
trying
around
to...
those turns, man. I was just laughing my ass off watching you go.
Ross was trying his best to have an accident. Great.
He did an accident that never happened. He was a pseudo accident.
He did have an
He
accident.
did have an accident. I love the fact I was like on Scar's bumper like the entire race, and then like the one time I have a real shitter in the final corner, and I lose Scar, he then goes off the next bend.
Yeah. What's good with me and Ross and Scar? I caught the grass there, and that freaking downshifted into turn.
I don't know how the hell you were going in so deep under braking there. That was incredible.
It's not easy to do when you hit the grass at one time. It's gone.
You and Scar both. You're sending it. There's no way I could hold on to that thing.
You kind of have to send it, but
not
settle it, and then send it again. I fucked it up twice. Went, nope, you ain't doing that.
Is that front wheel drive car you got, Ross?
Yeah.
Yep.
How in the hell are you getting that back in so loose on a... Well, I guess I could, in those turns you were. I can get it now. I can see.
Dude, you can get a front wheel drive car.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I used to have one.
Really easy.
I had a Shelby GLHS, man. That thing would root, but it was a front wheel drive. Had adjustable suspension. I used to soften the back up as much as I could to keep it from coming around. Especially if you got it up in the air on a turn and the front end hooked.
Yeah.
It'd swap in fast. Raise that back tire, inside tire off the ground.
What I loved about that race is you get around the second corner and then you see a car going over the bridge.
Yep. And then vice versa, go around like turn 6 or whatever it is, and you see a car in turn 1, you're like, hey!
And if you don't have any cars in front of you and one comes behind you with the headlights, man, it gets tough to see for a little bit.
I will say as well, I did at one point, I was following Scar, and I come down to turn 1, and I'm like thinking about, alright, do I try and go like up and under or whatever? And I saw the illumination of the Diet Coke boards, and I had a real panic because I didn't know what it was. And that was scary. Made me not attack, and then I panicked and was sideways.
Yeah, Jules, I'm sorry for the hit there. I was expecting another 50 meters out of you before. I thought I was actually braking early, and then I just instinctively pulled to the left, and I was in the grass at that
If it
point.
helps
So I
you at
couldn't
all, Ross,
stop.
I think all 4 of us goofed that braking. It's just we all pointed in different directions, but the other 3 of us stayed on the track.
You're talking the one I was in?
No, the one later
Oh,
on
okay. Gotcha.
with Ross and
Gilles. I said Gilles.
Gilles and
Almost to
me
the
and
next
Scar.
track. For a split second, like as we were going through the kink and we were both a little bit sideways, I thought we'd gathered it back up, and then my car went sideways, and I think you were actually okay. But
Oh yeah, no, Gilles had like saved it, all right, and then Scar had a little wiggle looking at you guys, and I was committed to the send, and then saw an accident happening, so tried to like get out of it. At which point I'm then sideways the wrong way, and it's like, oh no.
My little wiggle was the same problem because I saw Gilles slow up earlier because he had a little off the lap before or a little mistake in there, and he was trying to not make the same mistake this next lap through. So that caught Ross out, and I'm like, maybe I can go around the outside safely. Then I'm like, no, it's Coca-Cola. No, don't do that. Oh, okay, there's an accident.
so natural, so is everybody ready for the next one?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah.
Yep.
With the full reverse grid, nothing could possibly go wrong.
Oh yeah, wonder where I'm gonna be in turn 1 this time.
Session.
I think I only made it up to like 8th on that one by turn 1, but then I was 6th by the time we went across the bridge.
You get to do it all again.
Not all. All but 2.
I mean, you could wait for him.
Could. Oh neat, I was top rear-wheel drive last race as well. Get in!
Becky said we should have gone back to 50 kilograms because
Oh yeah, how much ballast am I running on this one?
5.
Hey?
25.
Okay. Because yeah, with the slipstream not really being too much of a thing, I'm following Scar out the corner, getting a better exit, and I'm just watching the Volvo get smaller. It's like, oh, goodbye Volvo.
Oh, 5 seconds. Begin formation lap. Who's in the pits?
Can I get out of the pits? I got a red light.
No, if it's red light, it will DQ you going through.
Did you miss it?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it'll turn green when the last car goes by on lap 1.
Lap 1?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want to do that, did you? Why are you in the pits? Did you just miss the
leak.
start?
Yeah, I take a leak.
Ah, Gilles.
That's that un momento.
Didn't you hear him speak up when he said he wasn't ready?
No.
Oh, Ross is dead. I'm overtaking everyone.
Go back to race 1.
I thought we were going to make it day.
You keep on going, it might.
Alright, Gilles.
Hey, Sky, you want to see something funny?
1 minute.
Yeah, I'm here.
That's the stuff.
Hey, Ross, go to the
Thank
grid.
you.
Hasn't kicked over for me yet.
Oh.
There we go. We're still not. Still not. Oh, geez, man. 30 seconds.
Eh.
Wow.
Escape back out. Escape back out, Ross, and then get back on the grid.
30 seconds.
It is a bit early for you, isn't it?
Yep.
Were you good this time, Gio?
Yep.
Okay, good. Okay, I think we've got it this time.
Oh, Eric, you're right in front of me. I don't have to go as far to hit you this time.
Excellent.
Mac, are you supposed to be in front of me?
No idea.
It'll straighten
Yeah.
out and back the grid.
Yeah, it's fine.
Actually, it doesn't really matter because we have starting position.
Go ahead and go around, Mac. I finished ahead of you.
Okay.
I know you like my livery.
I've seen worse things, that's for sure. I've seen better things, like Scar's livery, but I've seen worse things.
You haven't seen mine then. It's hideous.
No, I haven't, because you're not here again.
Not my race. I'm not too fond of front wheel drives, and it's a hard track.
Just go on the Beamer then.
It's true.
That's a simple solution.
What's that? I didn't hear that. What?
Go in the Beamer.
Okay, yeah. Well, then I'd lose all my points, but I ain't got no points to start with, I don't think.
Then what does it matter?
I don't know.
Just not feeling the track.
Yep, just not feeling it.
Well, you can't really feel it anymore because it's not real, but...
You're such a Debbie Downer.
I really am. When racetracks get bulldozed, it's sad.
I went to a
I
school
just
with a girl
always
named
make
Debbie Downer.
I always like to just imagine driving through someone's front door who lives here, just to make myself feel better.
Or it's like when James May built the Scalextric replica of Brooklands, and it's just like through people's gardens, and like through like office blocks and all sorts of stuff.
All right, good luck, everybody.
Yeah, good luck,
Over
everyone.
the car park fence.
Can set the grid. There we go.
not ticked over yet, has it? Anyone?
I think it's finished.
Scar, I think he's done. My God, that was
Ross,
sweaty.
can I,
Yeah.
can you manually add me a lap back? Because I got spun off and missed one of the sector gates.
What?
So it cost me a lap.
How can it cost you a lap?
I think it's
because I was off track and missed the sector gate because I
Oh.
got spun. So it didn't judge me going from sector 2 to sector 3. So when I rejoined, I was in sector 3, drove a whole lap before it registered that I passed into sector 3 and it cost me a lap.
Damn.
I was wondering before it advanced if I could get that lap back because I did drive the distance.
I don't know.
You were off the track though, eh?
I got spun off the track.
Yeah, that's
You
how it
weren't
goes.
the only one.
Brett, I'm really sorry. That was just piss poor. I reckon I'll get a penalty for that, and I'll
Yeah,
gladly
look,
take
lap 12, my middle sector was 2 minutes 2 seconds, 0.3.
Wow, you went really slow.
Mm.
Well, you're
until my leg gave up.
Hard to slow that truck down once you get it going.
Usually, you're supposed to get back on the track where you left off.
I did, Jills.
Just a lap later, by the sound of it.
Yeah. Looks like you went a whole lap without. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what
supposed
R
to
Factor
be a
2 said,
night race.
it was supposed to be pretty late in the day going into night. And it was that when I was running it on single player. So there's something happening with the JSON file apparently on the server that has
Yeah, I
it
had to
set to a
change
certain time of
glasses
year.
to something else. And turn down the room lights. Yeah, I only had time for that in the second race.
I feel this track is Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse?
Yeah,
What?
the bumps don't. There's no racetrack with bumps that mad, and cars don't. And cars don't react like this on bumps.
Have you been to Sebring before?
So,
We go back to Knoxville, right?
Hey, I've raced Tremblant on the old asphalt, where the track limit is a piece of asphalt that's flipped on its side. So it's I know how bumps feels on a racing track, and they don't feel like that.
This is the first time I've raced at this track, and it was a blast. I mean,
it's funny. It's a game. It's a game, but that's what it does. It drops R Factor 2 like if it was a console Gran Turismo thing.
well, it's the lighter version as well. It's one of the really early laser scanned ones. So obviously they hadn't got the hang of laser scanning perfect, and it goes a bit nuts.
Ross, you there?
Yeah.
It's got to be at least 20 years
those
old.
turns I was
because
going
the
around,
traction's all
I was actually power sliding the car through there. It was almost like I was grabbing the handbrake and going through it. That's how I was getting through there.
Yeah, man. I
could pull away, and you guys would just suck right back up on me.
Yeah, I mean, I saw you even throwing brakes on through the chicane, and I was like, oh man, Mike.
Well, that's silly.
I said you'd get it back. I just have to go look at it and make sure that I can do all the things.
You never said it. You said, I'll take another one away.
I typed that after I had said it.
Anyway, I gotta go. Have a nice evening, people.
See you.
See you next time, Jules. Didn't
You
mean to hit
will.
you on the bridge.
I do too. Thanks, guys.
Take it easy, Sean.
Oh man,
Nice race, Ross. That was awesome.
My God, I've never, I haven't driven that hard in a long time now. Yeah, in turn 1, I wasn't trying to even block on the inside. That's just where the car would catch and go. It was at the absolute limit. Even throwing the brake bias like 70 forward, it would not stay planted. But yeah, that was a ton of fun. And then of course Brian being sort of a X factor. Oh, he left.
Hey, Craig, I think that was you. Spin you out there on the last turn coming out. I spun out and spun into you.
Oh, when we were going through lapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that going on in front of me, and I don't know which one of you it was, but someone T-boned me, so I just put myself up against the wall. I was like, right, as long as I don't spin, I'll be able to take the hit.
Yeah, I saw you off there. I was like, no, Brian kept his word. He did take him out.
Yeah, and then, like, Brian